Honey.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing something fun. We are going to go from day, work, the office, to night, turn up, maybe date. I don't know what dates are like anymore, so I don't know. But we're going to go day to night with our makeup look, and we're going to be featuring Fenty Beauty. They have released a bunch of new stuff in the past months. So I don't think I've ever featured this on my channel, but you know, the little snap shadows are my fave. I have 3 and 4. So I'm going to be using, I can't even open it, child. Oh my God. We have the snap shadows. I don't think I've ever featured them on my channel, but they're definitely some faves. And I think the look is going to be almost all Fenty. I did receive the new setting sprays. Or I purchased them. And the gloss bomb. So we're going to be using a lot of Fenty Beauty. So if you're new here, make sure you subscribe. Tap the bell notifications to get notified when I upload. And let's get right into it. So as you know, I am a huge fan of Fenty Beauty. Since it first launched, it was like, oh my God, I need it. I'm taking the Fenty Beauty. Does it have a specific name? Let me see. Ultra Fine Brow MVP. I'm going to take the Brow MVP pencil and I'm just going to lightly outline my brows. But I'm a huge fan of Fenty Beauty. I love Rihanna. Even though, sis, can we get some music? Like, come on. But anyway, when the brand first came out, you know, it released just foundation, I think it was just foundation I released, some highlighters and stuff like that. So I've never missed a drop since it came out. So when I saw the setting spray, I'm like, oh my God, we're getting closer and closer to a full Fenty face. I feel like I think we're there. We have foundation, we have concealer, we have primer, we have eyebrow pencils, we have eyeliner, highlighters, bronzes, concealers, setting powder. I think we do have a full Fenty face. I'm excited. But we don't have lashes. A lot of companies don't have lashes, so whatever, besides the point. But yeah. So I'm going to show you how to get like that, you know, office makeup look, which is real simple, not too out there. Some people show up to work at 8 o'clock in the morning. You don't need to be fully beat with a dark smoky eye. So I'm going to show you how to go from day to night. We're only having to pack a few items in your purse or your makeup bag, child. So yeah, I'm going to outline my brows. I like this brow pencil. It gives you a nice defined brow, but at the same time, it's not like, you know, some brow pencils are so dark, so you have to press really light. I do believe this is the darkest. This is the shade Soft Black. I think this is the darkest of the collection, which I'm okay with that. I like dark brows. My hair is dark. But when I'm going to work or I'm just running out and I don't want like a full beat, I'm really light with the brow pencil, which this is perfect for. And then it has a little brush and not a spoolie, which is cool. I like how they, you know, try to step it up, like be a little different, because you know every brow pencil has a spoolie, which you know I like, but the brush is a nice addition. It works well. It still, you know, disperses the product, but at the same time it's just something cool and something different than the other brow pencils. Okay, now that we have our brows defined, I do like to go in with some concealer. I know some ladies who are just, you know, get up and go, they skip the concealing brow parts, but I feel like I need to do it. But to get it subtle, so it's not too sharp and too precise, and you just want that everyday brow look, then you can just use your foundation instead of using a concealer. So you can just use foundation around your brows. So that's what I'm going to do. But before that, I have to add some primer. I don't put on any face products before I do my brows, just because I need that grip. So I don't add any moisture products before applying my brows. So I'm going to take the Fenty Beauty. This is the matte version of their primer, which I really like. I am going to be using the dewy setting spray that they just came out with. So I do want everything else with my steps to be somewhat, you know, matte, just because I want to see if I'm thinking what I'm thinking, I feel like the setting spray puts you in the mind of like a MAC Fix Plus. So I feel like it gives your face that luminous look, you know? But I still need a matte base because I'm a little oily in my T-zone. So I am going to, you know, make sure my base is nice and mattified. So we don't get to, especially because we're trying to go day to night. We're trying to make this makeup last for 12 plus hours. We can't just be out here shining, you know, which is sometimes cute, but y'all know what I mean. So I'm just gonna apply the primer all over, and I like it has like a light fragrance, but it's not like overbearing. I don't mind fragrance products. You guys know a lot of the Fenty products have some type of fragrance to it, but you know, I'm a fan. So now we have our base on. We're nice and matte. I'm going to take the Fenty Beauty, the matte foundation, and I'm going to, not even a full pump, like a baby pump, a little baby pump. And we're going to use that to clean up the brow area. And this brush is from Become Beauty Queens. I've been incorporating their brushes a lot. Like, a lot. I'm in love with the quality of them. Like, I've washed them. I haven't had any shedding. They're still really nice and soft. Okay, sis. So we're going to clean up the top. I am the shade 385. I was so excited because the first go around, they didn't have the five shades, like 85, 95. I don't know if there's a 95, but whatever. So when they extended the shade range to add that one, because I was going 390. 390 kind of leans more towards orange. This one is more neutral, which is perfect for my skin tone. So I'm just going to clean up my brows. Okay, let's get to foundation. So I want to try out the setting spray. It's like purple. Can you guys really see it? I feel like my lighting is too bright for you guys to really see it. There we go. It's like purple, which is really cute. Pop the top on the maybe. All right, it's supposed to be a really fine mist. Like when I look at the graphic that they put on Twitter, the mist look really fine. I'm excited. So I'm going to just refresh the face a little bit and then apply my foundation. Can y'all see how fine that mist is? Hopefully my camera picked it up. Oh! It's definitely not gonna leave those spots all over your face. You know, when you spray a setting spray a little too close, it like, and then it leaves those spots. This definitely ate it. It smells like roses, so it smells like rose water. It's nice. Okay, all right. It doesn't feel like really wet, which is what I like too. It just like refreshed a little bit. I can definitely see myself spraying it throughout the day just to refresh my makeup. All right, so let's apply the foundation. So I'm gonna pump it straight onto my face. We ain't wasting a drippy drop of it. And then we're going to blend out NYX Expert face brush. We're just gonna blend this out. And y'all already know how I feel about the Fenty foundation. It's definitely my top 5. Like, I feel like it's perfect for oily or dry skin, as long as you have the perfect base. Like, a lot of people like to blame their foundations, like, oh my god, it's too matte, or it's too dry, or it's too this. Your base has to reflect the product you're using. So if I'm using a super mattifying foundation and I know I have dry skin, I know my base is going to really focus on hydration. But I did use a matte base today just because I know I need the longevity. You know, we're going from day to night with this look, so we need that extra boost. So that's why I chose to do a matte primer today, because y'all know I go more towards my Hydro Grips, my Glassy Skin Balm. Like, I'm a real dewy base girl. Even though that foundation is blending out like a dream. First of all, I need a mirror. Like, I'm trying to look in the viewfinder. You guys are a little far. Okay, let's apply some concealer. I'm using the Fenty Beauty concealer. It's in 350. I know that's a big jump from 385, but I like a bright under eye. This concealer is very creamy and it's very full coverage. So I only use a little bit of it, and I'm going to take a little bit on my eyelids too for a base for my, my eyeshadow. Down the bridge of the nose. A little on the forehead. I'm very light with concealer during the day, especially if it's an office look. You don't need that super bright highlight, but you still want your skin to look, bright and refreshed. And I feel like that's what highlighter does. It just makes the light, just gives your face a nice shape. So we're gonna blend this out. Now we're gonna take some setting powder. I'm using the Fenty Beauty Cashew powder, and we're gonna lightly dust that under our eye. Light, emphasis on light. We need a light dusting. You don't need a heavy baking with this powder. So I just want to make sure we all blend it, which we are. So I like to take it on a brush and not on a beauty blender, because I'm just using a light amount. And we're just going to dust that under the eyes. Just set it down so we don't, have no creasing throughout the day. So around my lip and my smile lines, I do go a little bit heavier with the powder, because that's where it always acts up at. So it's fine to go a little bit heavier where you'll need that extra, help. So I always go a little bit heavier in my smile lines. Make sure it's really set down. And then that forehead, child, because that's where that grease come to play. Hour 6 after lunch, it's like, hey, I'm shiny. Hello, do you notice me? I'm shiny. I'm gonna take my Fenty Beauty bronzer in Coco Naughty, and we're going to bronze a little bit. I'm gonna take the I think this is the number 2 brush from the crayon case, and I'm just gonna pick up some of that powder, and we're gonna bronze. Bronzing adds warmth, contour adds structure. That's the difference between the two. All right, let's get into these eyes. So I am going to be using the Fenty Beauty Snap Shadows. I have 3 and 4. They do have names. They're on the back though, so let me unsnap them. So one is called Snap Shadows Rose and Deep Neutrals. So I have Rose and Deep Neutrals. They snap together like that, so it makes for easy traveling. You can just pop it in your bag and go. So since it's Valentine's Day this month, let's do the rose. Let's use There Is a Rose in Spanish Harlem. I probably should never sing, but here we are. So for day looks, I do not go heavy with color. I am going to focus on this shade right here. Let me unsnap it so I know the names of them. I'm going to go with Spice Trip and Diva Fever. Sleepover? Child, Spice Trip and Sleepover. These two right here. The stickers are a little weird. Like, I feel like it's upside down. Anyway, I'm slow. So I'm going to take the color Sleepover, I believe, which is like a light pink shade. And I'm going to deposit that right on the lid. Like, I was honestly shook behind the pigment in these little babies. Like, I don't know. Let me know if this is just me. I feel like a lot of high-end eyeshadows, they always lack like pigment. It's always cute, like, you know, like think about like Marc Jacobs. Their eyeshadows, they're not known for pigment, you know. So I was surprised like when I first got the palette, and I didn't even swatch it in the store. I literally just picked it up because I know those are the two I wanted, and I didn't want to be persuaded. I just picked them up and I went along my way. So when I got home and I picked up the color, I was like, excuse me? Okay. They're giving the people what they want. Because you know us millennials, we love some pigment, child. If something is not pigmented, you don't even want it. So I'm taking that color on my lid and I'm bringing it up lightly into my crease. Like very lightly upwards into my crease. And then we're going to add some shape to this look. And we're going to take Spice Trip, which is a brown. And we're just going to take that color on the edge. And we're going to go up into the crease. Okay, honey. And we're going to do the same thing to the other eye. We're just going to take that brown right on the edge. And we're going to take it right up in and above the crease. Oh, I do like to take the darkest shade that I use, and I like to smoke it on my waterline because I feel like it just brings the look together. So I'm going really light on my bottom lash line. And we don't have like any fallout, which is great, especially because when you're in a rush and you have your foundation on and you're throwing on some quick shadow, the last thing you need is the shadow to be on your cheek. You know, I don't mind fallout, but sometimes it's aggravating. It's a hassle. It's like, oh my God, now I got to clean this up. I got to add more powder. I got to dust this off. Now it look dry. It's a lot. So I'm glad that these don't have a lot of fallout, but I still always make sure I tap my brush and I only pick up a little bit of product. Okay, honey. So let's add some mascara. You know, Fenty Beauty recently came out with some mascara. I told y'all I'm a Fenty fanatic. So yes, I have it. It's called, it has a name. It's the Full Frontal. Oh, excuse me. The Full Frontal Mascara. So I'm just going to pop that on my eyes. Okay, let's add a little bit of blush. I am going to, they don't have like a dedicated blush, but I feel like these Killawat shadows, they're like, you can just do, it says Freestyle Highlighter Duo. So one of them is going to be a blush. I always use Ginger Binge as a blush. Honey, I'm going to put a little bit on the cheeks. This stuff is, the Killawat highlighters are really pigmented, so you don't have to go like really heavy. You just need like a little dab on the cheeks. And look at me, adding more. You just need a little dab, and I proceed to pack it on. Just brightens up the cheeks. It just looks so pretty. Okay, so I'm leaving the eyes alone for day. I know a lot of my ladies do not like wearing lashes, which is fine. Leave it alone. The mascara looks really pretty. And I don't know, it makes your face look really young to me. When I don't put on lashes, I really look like a dumpling, which I like. So we are going to put on some lip gloss, the new drops. Well, they're not new. These two are not new. They were in the holiday set, the minis. I did have them. And then I picked up the clear gloss. I feel like for the day, lip gloss is perfectly fine. I want to try. So we're going to take Chocolit, which really just, I love it on my lips. Because my lips are already dark, I feel like this just always looks really nice on me. And it's hard for me to find a lip gloss that looks really nice on my lips that's not like, that's still somewhat sheer. Because these are somewhat sheer, but you know, sometimes the more pinker sheer glosses make my lips look gray because they're dark. This one is absolutely perfect. Thank you, Fenty. Thank you, Rihanna. And then it has like some pretty pink sparkles in it. It's so pretty. So this is my day look. Let's spray some setting spray. Oh, that type is tight. I didn't add any highlighter to my day look. I didn't add any highlighter. I feel like the cheeks with the ginger Binge brightened it up and somewhat highlighted on its own. So I didn't add any extra highlighter. We didn't put on any lashes, which is fine. So this is the perfect pull up to the office. Refreshed. Good morning. Yes, I'll have some coffee or whatever y'all do at these day jobs, child. Because y'all know I work nights. So I pull up however. Sweatpants, t-shirt, hair tie, chilling with no makeup on sometimes. But this is a perfect office look. No, we're not open yet. Come back at 9. Hello, they're not in at their desk yet. You want to call back in 15 minutes? Or whatever y'all do at work, child. I don't know. But this is a day look. So let's flip it tonight. So an easy way to flip your look to a night look with some simple steps is just grab your eyeshadow palette, whatever eyeshadow palette you used earlier. We are going to darken the lids up a little bit. We're going to brighten it up. We're going out for drinks after work, you know. Billy from marketing said he's buying the first round of drinks, sweetie. You know, so we gotta jazz it up a little bit. So I'm going to take the shade Little Miss, which is this bright pink shade right here. I'm gonna take this shade on my brush. So I'm in the bathroom at work, y'all, or I'm at my desk or my office, wherever y'all work at, however y'all work. I'm going to take this bright pink shade and I'm gonna deposit that right on the lid. And I'm just patting. I'm not doing any sweeping motions. I'm just patting the pink onto my lids. And I'm taking it right to where that brown started. We're not going to go any further. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. We're not done yet. Trust the process. I'm going to deposit that. Right on the lid, sweetie. Just pack it. And we're not taking it all the way to the edge. We're going right to where that brown ended. Started, excuse me. All right, so now we're going to take our buffing brush and we're going to take that brown that we used earlier, which was Spice Trip. And we're going to be a little bit more heavy. I'm picking it up a little bit extra. Tap off the excess, go right to the edge. We're tapping it on and then we're blending it up into the crease. We're going to take that brown shade and we're going to smoke it a little bit heavier on the bottom lash line. We don't take it all the way in, just halfway. Okay, now we're going to take our finger and we're going to use this shade. I think it's Diva Queen. Like I said, these shades are a little out of whack. I'm just going to take it on my finger and I'm going to put that right in my inner corner for some sparkle. Both sides. And we're going to take our brush and just sweep the shadow. Make sure it's not like, make sure it's blending into the pink. So we're going to take some lashes and really amp up this look. I feel like lashes really take you from day to night. So you guys practice putting them on, sweetie. Check out my IGTV. I have a how to apply lashes video. It was featured in Essence magazine. Let me not forget. So I'm going to take these lashes. These are Little Brats from Dollhouse. I feel like it's Dollhouse lashes. I'll put the link in the description. I'll put it on the screen because the name is just like, I just ordered these too. Like, you ever see those ads on Facebook with lashes? So I went and checked it out and I actually ordered some and they came like in 2 days. I ordered them on like on a Thursday or Friday and it was at my door Monday. Let me check out the name of it for real. They're from Lash Barb Cosmetics. So I have the style Little Brats. I bought a few of them. I have Mila. I have Mela. And, oh, I ordered 2 Milas. I must have really liked the picture. I'll insert a link. I have a code. Again, I ordered these with my own money, but they did have an affiliate thing. You can sign up on the website. So I signed up after I ordered it and I was like, hey, if I like them, I'll let my followers know, child. So I do have like a little affiliate code. I forgot the name of it. I think it's Tiffany. I'll put it in the description box. But I did order these with my own shmoney, sweetie. They were $12. Really cheap. And they're really pretty. Wait till I put them on. Y'all gonna be like, oh, these are cute. All right, so we're gonna let the lash glue dry a little bit. While we're waiting for that, let's apply a little bit of highlighter. I am going to take What a Brat, which is a pink highlighter. And I am going to take that and I'm going to deposit it. I've been saying deposit a lot. I don't know what's up with that. And I'm just gonna take that right on the high parts of my cheek. Just right there. We're going to take it down the bridge of the nose. And then we're going to go right over our temples. So we're going to just be shining at every angle, sweetie. That's it. No nose. I'm so tempted to put it on my nose, but we're not going to do it. All right, so let's put on our lashes. Now that my glue is nice and tacky, sweetie, we're going to place a mirror below our nose. You guys know the trick. Like I was in Essence. Hello? No, I'm kidding. Put the mirror below you. Look down. Oh, hold on. And look down. And then just drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. When the pimp's in the crib, ma, drop it like it's hot. All right. Let's do the other one. You see how it just stuck right on? It's because the last glue was dry. Okay? And you see how it really just amped up the look. Like, period. I'm so annoying. But these lashes are so cute. Like, they're not 25 millimeters. They're shorter, but at the same time, it still gives you that. Who that? I love them. Okay, so let's do a little bit something different with the lips. I'm going to wipe off this lip gloss. I don't have any of the Fenty matte lipsticks. And now I'm regretting not ordering them. They have been on sale on Sephora for a while, and I've been looking at them and just been like, do I really need another lipstick? But now that I'm doing a full Fenty face and I don't have a matte lip by them, I'm a little depressed. But we are going to do something real ghetto. Real ghetto, because we done forgot our lipstick at home. I forgot my lipstick at home. We're going to take the Fenty shadows. I'm going to take the pink, the same one we put on our eyes. And I'm just going to simply dust it on my lips. I know you're like, Tiffany. Baby, welcome to the ghetto. Hello. And we're going to gloss this up a little bit. We are going to take the clear gloss. We're going to take this clear gloss, which is Glass Slipper, because I don't want my wand to be pink and I want this to stay clear. I'm going to take... Oh, this stuff is juicy. Oh, this stuff is juicy. I hope I caught that on camera. Oh, child. Oh, yeah. We're going to take a little bit. Oh, it's so juicy. And I'm just going to put it on the back of my hand. Juicy. I don't know why I didn't expect it to be... I got that juicy juice. I don't know why I didn't expect it to be so juicy. So I'm going to take it and we're going to just... Oh. See, I'm innovative. Like, are you kidding me? And that's how easy it is to go from day to night. All I did was add some pink eyeshadow, a little shimmer, some blush, a new lip, popped on some lashes, and we're done in less than 10 minutes in the bathroom at work. All you need was this little baby palette. Can fit right, it can fit in your bra, sis. Okay, let me not do all that. All you need is this baby palette, some lip gloss, and some lashes. And that's all you needed to take this look from day to night. Now we're going to get drinks with the coworkers. All right? So if you like this type of video, please let me know in the comments. Let me know what other items you would like for me to review. Keep it in mind, Tiffany is not rich, so y'all don't come in this comment talk about, can you review the new Pat McGrath? I ain't got it. Okay. See you guys next time. Don't forget to subscribe. Peace out.
Got tracksuits, Rock Lee. Got swipes, hoes, not me. Birds in the trap line, birds on the phone, birds in the coop with that who getting patrol.